Welcome back to Rock Countdowns from VRP Rocks. Today we're diving into the top 25 best-selling classic rock albums originally released in the 1970s. These rankings are based on pure album sales only, according to figures from the website chartmasters.org, a trusted source for detailed sales data. Got that? Good. Now let's see which iconic albums made the cut. Starting us off at number 25 is Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, AC/DC's raw and rebellious album. Despite not making it to US shelves until 1981, it was originally released everywhere else in 1976. After America caught up, it quickly became one of AC/DC's most iconic albums. At 24, we have The Long Run, the Eagles' much-anticipated follow-up to Hotel California. This album took 3 years to complete, with the band facing intense pressure to match the success of their previous record. It marked the end of the band's first era, making it a significant piece of rock history. Coming in at 23, Some Girl showed how the Rolling Stones adapted to the changing musical landscape while keeping their own unique style. This album was a massive hit and became the Stones' best-selling album in America. At number 22 is Queen's A Night at the Opera, an album that broke all the rules. With Bohemian Rhapsody at its core, the tracklist takes you on a journey featuring everything from ballads to heavy rock and redefined Queen as a band that didn't just play music, they told stories. Taking the number 21 spot is In Through the Outdoor, Led Zeppelin's final studio album. Recorded during a challenging period for the band, it highlights John Paul Jones's significant growing influence. This album showcased Zeppelin's willingness to experiment, moving away from hard rock into more diverse sounds. At number 20, Santana's Abraxas delivers a groundbreaking fusion of Latin rock, jazz, and blues. Featuring timeless tracks like Black Magic Woman, it solidified Santana's unique sound and brought Latin influences into the mainstream rock world. Let It Be lands at number 19, a bittersweet album that captures the Beatles at a turbulent time in their career. Although it marked the end of the Beatles as a group, it's full of moments that reminds fans why they became legends in the first place. Pink Floyd's Animals comes in at number 18. Known for its darker themes and social commentary, it took inspiration from George Orwell's Animal Farm, comparing society to a farm ruled by pigs, dogs, and sheep. This politically charged album marked a departure from their earlier, more psychedelic sound and led them toward the grand concepts of The Wall. At number 17, Elton John's Goodbye Yellow Brick Road showcases his musical genius, with unforgettable hits like Benny and the Jets and Candle in the Wind. This double album became one of his biggest commercial successes and is widely praised for its range, from heartfelt ballads to harder rock. Led Zeppelin's Physical Graffiti comes in at number 16, a double album that spans rock, blues, and even a touch of Eastern influence. Songs like Kashmir highlight the band's range and creativity, cementing their reputation as musical pioneers. Led Zeppelin 3 takes number 15, showcasing the band's softer, more folk-inspired side. Initially met with mixed reviews, this album has grown to become a fan favorite, with songs like Immigrant Song becoming anthems. At number 14, Deja Vu was the first album to feature Neil Young, adding depth to the supergroup's already popular sound. Featuring hits like Teach Your Children and Woodstock, it's a definitive album of the era, capturing the spirit of the late 60s and early 70s counterculture movement. Highway to Hell rocks in at number 13. It was the last album with Bon Scott and represents a defining moment in AC/DC's career. The album's title track has since become an anthem, and Mutt Lange's clean production style gave it a sharper edge. At number 12, Neil Young's Harvest. Tracks like Heart of Gold became defining songs of Young's career, showcasing his introspective lyrics and unique voice. Van Halen's debut album claims number 11, with hits like Running with the Devil and Eddie Van Halen's legendary guitar solo Eruption. This album reshaped rock guitar playing. We've reached the top 10, and there's still some true heavyweights to come, albums that changed rock forever. Remember, if you're enjoying this countdown, hit that like button and subscribe to Rock Countdowns so you don't miss any other epic rock countdowns. And don't forget to drop a comment below with your favorite album from the 70s, and who do you think will take the top spot? Kicking off the top 10 is Breakfast in America by Supertramp. an album known for its catchy melodies and introspective lyrics. Hits like The Logical Song and Take the Long Way Home combine thoughtful storytelling with infectious tunes, making it a staple in classic rock. At number 9 is Houses of the Holy, an album that took Led Zeppelin in new directions. From the reggae-influenced Dear Maker to the epic rock anthem The Ocean, this album highlights the band's range and creativity. It's also the first Zeppelin album to feature all original material. Pink Floyd's tribute to Syd Barrett, Wish You Were Here, comes in at number 8. This album is both a personal reflection and a critique of the music industry, highlighted by songs like Shine On, You Crazy Diamond. At number 7, we have Boston's self-titled debut album, one of the best-selling debut albums of all time. Featuring classics like More Than a Feeling and Peace of Mind, this album brought a fresh, polished sound to rock music, setting the stage for arena rock style that defined the late 70s and early 80s. Coming in at 6, Bat Out of Hell by Meat Loaf, a rock opera masterpiece. With Jim Steinman's grandiose songwriting and Meat Loaf's powerful voice, this album tells epic tales of love, rebellion, and heartbreak. At number 5 is Hotel California by the Eagles. The title track, with its iconic guitar solo, is one of the most analyzed songs in rock history, often seen as a symbol of the hedonistic rock lifestyle. The Wall claims the number 4 spot, an ambitious rock opera that explores themes of alienation and fame. With tracks like Another Brick in the Wall and Comfortably Numb, Pink Floyd push the boundaries, and this conceptual masterpiece continues to resonate with listeners, speaking to the isolation felt in the modern world. And we're down to the final 3. These albums are true titans of the 70s, shaping rock music and influencing generations to come. Drop a comment with your favorite album of the 70s, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop with all our classic rock countdowns. Now let's see which album comes out on top. Fleetwood Mac's Rumours takes number 3, an album created amidst personal drama and heartbreak within the band, and a little bit of substance use. Despite, or perhaps because of, this turmoil, Rumours produced timeless tracks. Its emotional depth and musical craftsmanship have kept it popular across generations. At number 2 is Led Zeppelin 4, a genre-defining album that gave us the iconic Stairway to Heaven. This album pushed rock music to new heights, blending hard rock with blues. The mystique around its untitled cover and the symbol each band member chose only added to the allure, making this one of the most beloved albums of all time. And at number 1, we have The Dark Side of the Moon. With its innovative production, haunting lyrics, and complex themes, this album is widely considered one of the greatest achievements in rock. It's no wonder it spent a record 741 weeks on the Billboard charts. So there you have it. Let us know in the comments below what your favorite 70s album is, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned to VRP Rocks for more epic rock countdowns.